So my son loves tomato soup. Loves tomato soup. And I love tomato soup. But I don't like cleaning tomato soup up off the floor after my son eats it. So sometimes when I eat tomato soup, I hide in the pantry so that my son can't see that I'm eating tomato soup to ask me to eat some tomato soup so I don't have to clean up the tomato soup.
Okay, so get this. It's a day before Thanksgiving. I'm hosting Thanksgiving at my house the next day, and I decide that day to go do my grocery shopping for Thanksgiving. I take both kids to Costco. They're loaded up in the front of the cart. In the middle of the produce section, when my cart is loaded to the gills, my son throws up his entire breakfast down the front of himself, all over me, and all over the floor. And I did what any self-respecting, panicking, sweating mother would do. I left the throw up on the floor, and I ran as fast as I could to the baby wipes to clean him and me up, and then I got the heck out of there.
So it's hard getting ready in the morning. My kids are just really difficult. Okay, I stay up too late. And so I'm tired in the morning.
Alcohol is a touchy subject. It's something that, my kids are aware of it. I have an 8-year-old now, but when she was younger, she just kind of had the idea that drinking wine wasn't really, appropriate. And so one night I was with her alone and decided that I wanted to have a glass of wine with dinner, but I really didn't want her talking about it and telling everybody about it, as was kind of her habit at 2.5. And so what I did is I went into the pantry and I got a dark blue coffee mug and I just poured half a glass of red wine into it, came out and sat down to enjoy my dinner with my daughter, and she said, "Mom, why did you go into the pantry and pour wine into a coffee mug?" So then she got to repeat that story. It's good times.
So when I'm in the middle of a task that I want to finish up, like sending an email or reading a magazine or even making a phone call, and my kids want my attention, I suggest that we play hide and go seek, and then I count for a really long time before I go find them. Gives me a little time to finish my task.
So I've been thinking about some of my mom tricks, and one of the things I do, and I've been developing this skill for quite a while, is I lie to my kids and I tell them that I don't know how to do simple tasks, just so I don't have to do them. My kids think, for example, that I don't know how to blow up a balloon.
In the morning when I hear my kids wake up, I pretend that I'm sleeping so that my husband will go and get them.
I just pretend to be asleep.
And I just pretend like I'm asleep so that my husband will have to wake up and get up.
When my daughter was 4 weeks old, we took a trip to Vegas, naturally. And I've never really had time away from my kids since I had kids. So I told my husband that I was going on a working weekend with 2 girlfriends. And then stayed at a hotel with 2 girlfriends and went to the pool and did internet confessions about our kids. Today, I ate an entire bag of Pirate's Booty by myself. And that has nothing to do with being a mom. I just did it.